The Great Beauty is about a Roman socialite, Jeb Gambardella, who, at the turn of his 65th birthday, finds himself at a loss of inspiration. Jeb has put himself at the center of Roman high life, though, with his festive and well-connected social orbit, he finds that he is still searching for what captured his heart in his youth. The Great Beauty that led to his most famous creative work 40 years ago. It is a film about transition, about facing one's own illusions, the pomp and circumstance of overindulgence, and recapturing the spark of the past through the acceptance of life's simplicities, and how the spiritual is not too far from the mundane. Also, is known for its impeccable style. The main character goes through the film dressed in the finest Italian suits, with the backdrop of the beautiful streets and locations of Rome. It is a film that moves. It captures your imagination, and it leaves you with a sense of awe and wonder. So what does this film have to do with me? Similar to Jeb, I too feel like for the past 10 years, I kind of meandered through life trying to figure out what gives me inspiration. I've dabbled in various interests and excitements, and though I've found rhythm in the chaos, I still feel like there is something left for me to give. The destination feels like it's just right around the corner, a spark of light just waiting to sprout from all my doings and comings over the years. But it's not all clear. I feel like I'm standing at either the end or the beginning of something. Are my actions taking me to the pyramids over the horizon? Or am I chasing an elusive green light overlooking the bay? Is this a symbol of hope and possibilities? Or the personification of my long-gone youthful desire of conquest? Should I turn away and leave it in my past? Or do I move forward, holding on to the belief that it still holds the treasure only found in dreams pursued? I'm so thankful that some close friends of mine, Elena and Annie, got together to plan a 1920s birthday party the night before my birthday. And I gotta say, they went all out. If it was left up to me, I would have spent that night eating ice cream and playing video games by myself. Even though I was apprehensive about it when they first presented the idea, deep down, I really did want to do something to celebrate myself in a fun way. And they didn't disappoint. We ate, we danced, we took a lot of pictures. What a time, old sport, what a time. How do I get that clarity and confidence to choose what's right for me? Much of my past have been hopelessly moving across place and time, pursuing entertainment and connection, dealing with the gripping agony of intentions not met, love not returned, and ideas not materialized. I just want to be happy. I want to wake up with no regrets. It's funny, even at this point in my life, I'm still learning so much about myself and the world. Nothing is stagnant. No pause button. Sometimes I wish I could go back to a time when I was a kid just playing in the wind. Some of the happiest times of my life was when I was young and around my family. That is why I'm so happy that I got to take a birthday trip to New York with that lovable bunch.
Lamont about to do the thing.
Lamont, Brian, say it again,
Lamont feeling nice.
My family is very important to me. Whenever I had no place to go, they were always there. They are my comfort zone. So, of course, I wanted to share this time of transition with them. We packed whoever we could into a van and spent a day in New York City. The initial plan was to try to see a Broadway play, but everything I wanted to see was sold out. Also, I wanted to dance a little at a salsa place, but we got to the venue too early, and I didn't want to wait in a line in the cold. But that was probably the only fails. I was just happy to be with the people I love. I found this lovely Art Deco style hotel called the Renwick near Grand Central Terminal that really fit my style and aesthetic for this year. They had such a welcoming staff and definitely one of my best stays in New York. After unpacking, we walked around the city. We went to the huge, otherworldly Macy's Herald Square and did a little shopping. This store is overwhelming with stuff. It was like shopping in the clothing multiverse. It was nice to see my nephews and little cousins discover the city. You can see impressionable memories being made in their eyes. Later, we ate at a vegan restaurant called Spice Moon in the West Village. But let me take some pictures. I'm looking good tonight. The ambiance was fun. The food was decent. My mapo tofu with Beyond Beef was a little over-seasoned, but I believed our large party kind of threw them off. Most of everything was well made and tasty. Everyone complained about how there was no meat, but hey, it's my birthday, so you gotta live in my world now. For the night, we went to Times Square. Ate some pizza, acted a fool, normal stuff. We stepped into the living room, a trendy lounge in the W Hotel. Got some drinks. I got a little drunk and danced like an idiot in front of the family. And you think I'm gonna sit there and let them watch me as I dance like a fool? You know I had to get them involved too. Look at my brother go. Had a celeb sighting. Cousin Crystal got the receipts. Next day, we managed to get out of bed. We walked around the corner of the hotel to get breakfast at a restaurant underneath a bridge, Pershing Square, across the street from Grand Central Station. Afterwards, we took more pictures. We loaded in the van and headed back home to DC. Thank you, fam, for making a wish of mine come true. Love you all. After being on this earth for 40 years, one would think that you've learned enough to make the best choices in your life. But unfortunately, this is not so. Learning is a peculiar thing. It doesn't just happen and nothing else. Once you learn, you must apply it at every moment. Learning is a natural part of living, but the application of what you learn is a choice, and the consequences of your choice can be nebulous. Not everything is meant to be dealt with in the same way all the time. You may act on what you've learned from the past, and it may produce results that gives you exactly what you intend. Or the results could be ineffectual, and your life would be better served by ignoring what you knew altogether, to embrace the unforeseeable and discover something new, something not known to you. But I must endure. I must continue on this path and continue to self-reflect so that I may never lose sight of who I am and what makes me happy. Through all the things I've been through, one thing I've learned about myself is that I am supremely happy when I strive for beauty. I strive for beauty when I travel to a new place, meet the people who call it their home, smell the distinct aroma of the local food, learn about the struggles and triumphs that begot the colors of their national flag. When I dance with someone and we move in unison, gliding across the melodies, pulsating through the speakers, hitting the notes as if our bodies were instruments and our hearts lead performers taking the stage to an intimate show called Us. When I look at a human being in their eyes with the full attention of my heart, I strive for beauty. Beauty is a magic that encompasses the heart, and if there is no love, you cannot have beauty. So, going into this phase of my life, I choose to live a life of love. I choose to live a beautiful life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all probably already walked the mile already.
Right.
You know.
Oh yeah, I know we have.
I want to make sure I ate some healthy. That's why I got a baby.